Hello Taurus, a very warm welcome to Quarter Moon channel and a very warm welcome to your reading for the month of September. Let us see what September has in store for Taurus. Let's begin by drawing 4 cards, one card for each week. That's for your first week, second week, third week, and towards the end of the month. In the first week of September, what does Taurus have? Be proud of yourself. Okay, last quarter moon in Taurus, that's your own sign. You're in sync with the energy of the first week of September, Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for something. What is that something? Let us take a look. Whatever it is that you've done, whatever it is that you've accomplished, whatever it is that you started, you need to, be proud of yourself. Have that, feel happy for whatever, you've done, whatever you tried, whatever it is that, you have been, you feel it has been accomplished, right? 9 of Pentacles. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hard work has led to luxurious life. So, if it is about having got, financial success, status in society, a rank up at work, any kind of a promotion, any kind of, an upgrade in life, this is something, you should not feel bad about it. You worked hard, you're capable, that's why you've got it. So don't feel, don't be shy of that, right? Acknowledge that. Sometimes one might feel that one shouldn't be proud. It's not about taking pride and the feeling of being proud of your accomplishments, not in a negative way, in a positive, yes, in a positive way, that yes, I've been able to accomplish something, right? 4 of Wands, a lot to celebrate. This is peace, contentment, prosperity, and 7 of Pentacles. So you've got 2 earth cards. In fact, 3. This Taurus is also earth element. So it's all about, having accomplished something. You've been putting in effort, you've been waiting for things to happen, and they have happened. You're feeling very happy. There is a sense of celebration, joy, commitment. It's like, because, you feel so content with all the results of, waiting and the effort you have put in. And you know that you're looking good, that you're feeling good. That feeling good is there inside, that feeling is there inside of you. So acknowledge that. You're feeling good about having got whatever you have got, because you've been working hard. And it'll just, you cannot mask that feeling. It's going to come from within. Everyone is going to look at you and they will be looking at you and Taurus, and they'll be wondering that, wow, what's with Taurus? Looking good. Why are you looking good? Because you're feeling good. Why are you feeling good? Because you've accomplished something. You've worked for it. You've waited for things to mature. You've got something. That is what it is telling you, that you got something in hand, something solid. Like I said, it could be finances, it could be a position, it could be some kind of a relationship as well over here. You've been working at it, it's working out, things are getting better. Whatever it is, you have been putting in effort, you have been waiting, and you have been pruning and tending to it, right? So now you've got a good harvest, you've got a good bounty. So that's your effort which has yielded all of this. So be proud of that, be happy. Okay, second week of September, lighten up. Last quarter moon in Leo. Let's see, don't get too serious, Taurus, in the second week of September. Ace of Cups, new emotional experience. It's all about relationships and a new beginning of sorts, in relationships, or generally, that feeling of happiness, just welling inside you. King of Cups, Page of Swords. So here we had 2 pentacle cards. So having accomplished and having got what you've been working for, what you've been waiting for. Now, in the second week, you are going to feel quite happy. However, it's like, when we are happy, we know where we need to go next, and we make those plans with a sense of joy and happiness, right? But don't get too serious about it. The King of Cups over here, he does not, he puts his emotions on the back burner. He's more focused on being responsible, doing his duty. Being the king, he has to, think about the larger good of his subjects and things in general, right? But with the page of swords over here, he's all about communication. The more you communicate and the more you do things which make you happy, rather than focusing on whether it is right, not right, good, not good, what is it going to lead in the future. All those things are going to cause a lot of confusion in your mind. So in the second week, Taurus, do go by whatever makes you happy. Don't get too serious. Don't think too much in the future. Don't think of the larger good, so to say. Second week is all about living the moment. Don't confuse yourself with too many ifs, buts and ands. Keep it light, keep it simple, keep it joyful for yourself. Okay? The more you think about it, the more you debate, the more you ask people's opinion, the more information rather which you are going to collect about certain things is just going to give you, is going to dampen your emotions. The joy is going to get snuffed out, because you're thinking and trying to be very responsible and trying to be very practical and trying to look too much into the future. Avoid that in the second week of September, Taurus. Just enjoy the moment in the second week at least. All of those 7 days, just be happy and do what you like to do without thinking too much about the consequences, etc. Okay? Third week of September, we have be humble, first quarter moon in Leo. You got two cards of the Leo sign. See, it's Leo is all about it's very strong, it's very fiery energy, but it is an energy which brings a lot of joy, happiness and sunshine, so to say, because the sun rules Leo, and sun is all about sunshine, and every time we see the sun, it brings a certain joy and happiness in us. However, there's another side to the sun and the zodiac sign of Leo, being a little proud, okay, and being a little egoistic also. So here it's telling you in the third week that be humble. Now let's take a look at that as well. We have the Knight of Cups. Again, you've got cup cards, Taurus. Okay, 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. See, Taurus, in the third week of September, don't get into too much, don't get into that argumentative zone either with yourself or with somebody. See, with the Knight of Cups, he's moving forward with an offer, with a proposal. Some, emotionally you want to move forward with something. See, we had that in the second week of September, right? Go ahead and do things, which make you happy. In the third week, whatever it is that you will be doing in the second week, you might feel a little resistance, you might feel a little conflict, within yourself about what you are doing, or it could be a conflict with another person, and you might, the more you get into it, the more you are going to get things complicated. So, it's best that you don't, see, with the humble card also, I personally feel, given these 3 cards, don't get too ambitious. Take things one step at a time, whatever it might be, whether it's work, whatever it might be in general, even it's a general energy. In the third week, just take things slowly, one step at a time, and don't get into, that conflict within yourself or with others. 8 of Swords over here, it's best, that you leave this kind of, anytime you feel that you're getting into a conflict. Now, why does a conflict arise? Because we want to have our way, correct? Don't get into that zone, Taurus, in the third week. Just go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Let your emotions guide you, rather than, the energy of wanting things to happen in a particular way. Don't do that. You'll come out of this entire conflict very easily, with the 8 of Swords over here. The moment you go with the flow, rather than wanting things to happen your way. See, why I'm saying that is because Leo is a card which likes to assert itself. It's very dominating. It's got the king qualities, right? King qualities are somebody who, the king wants to, have things happen his way. After all, that's why he's the king. But, that is going to cause you a lot of conflict, either within your own thoughts or with somebody else. That is what you need to avoid. Just go with the flow, go with your emotions, rather than with the thought of with the thought of me having things my way. That's not going to work in the third week, and that is what you're being cautioned, Taurus. Don't get into that. Sometimes let the other person have their way, and sometimes let your emotions guide you forward. Okay, and it also talks of letting the universe also take its own course. You might want things to happen in a particular way, but the universe is of course the final authority on everything. That is where the humility comes in. That is where you're being asked to be humble. Follow the dictats of the universe. Take into account the other person. Don't always push for things happening your way, because here that's why this card, this reading has come out, so that it's telling you that the universe has a plan for you. So, don't try and push for your way in the third week, Taurus. Fourth week of September, we have think it through. New moon in Gemini. These are all about, new thoughts coming in. So when we, just, tone down our own energy, and we look at what the universe is also trying to tell us, what another person is also trying to tell us, then, just sit back and contemplate and try and put it together. You will get, new ideas and thoughts about things. You need to look at something with a fresh perspective, Taurus, in the last week of September. Got the 9 of Wands. So it's a card of waiting. Protect what you have. 5 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. See, in the fourth week is not the card to push through with anything. I feel for some of you, you could have a little conflict with somebody in the third week of September. Don't take a decision. Get onto the back foot, Taurus. It'll be good for you, and it's going to be good for the other person and your relationship with the other person, right? So, if you can avoid the conflict, nothing like it. Let the other person have their way for a while. Let the universe decide for you in the third week of September. If for some reason, you think that, that does not happen, it's always a good idea to just quieten down in the fourth week of September and, think through things. You've got something with another person. You've got something which you have built, right? Something which you have created, something which is making you feel very happy. Now, don't, jeopardize that. That's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Don't jeopardize that. Think through everything and, be quiet. Just be a little intuitive. Listen to your, inner voice. What is it trying to tell you? You've got something. You worked hard for it. Don't let it, just slip out of your fingers because of some kind of conflict or because of ego issues. Everything can be sorted out. Because these are not nice cards to get. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of, feeling unhappy, being alone, feeling of despair, loneliness, shortage of money, funds, etc. It's basically being out in the cold. Would you like to be out? I mean, none of us like to be out in the cold, and especially not you now, because, you've had such a wonderful first 2 weeks in September. So protect that. That is what this 9 of Wands is telling you. Don't let this thing get spoiled, Taurus. Be on the back foot a little. In the last week of September, think through things. See what is going to be the best thing for you. Ego issues should not jeopardize this, which is, quite likely. Don't take any steps right now. Give enough room to yourself to think of things in a new way. And this is not the time to take a decision or a call on anything. Wait till the entire end of September and think through everything. Even if it takes you the full 7 days, just contemplate and look at new approaches of dealing with this, holding on to this connection, relationship, work, whatever. See, none of us are in our islands where we don't communicate. Whatever happens, whether it's at the family level, work level, friendship, etc., whatever it is, another person is going to be involved, right? So don't jeopardize whatever you've got. This is the universe telling you that it's not, keep it with you. Look at a new way of approaching it and dealing with it. But right now, it's very important that you hold on to what you have got with another person. It's very, very important. Don't fritter it away. Don't do that, Taurus. That's your guidance with this card in the fourth week of September. Time to be quiet, time to contemplate, time to think things through, new perspective, but hold on to it, right? So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for watching.